Well, it's October, the leaves have started turning colour, they've started falling, it's starting to get misty at night, the nights are drawing in. Only one thing to do, let's get out for a night ride. So we're at Dalby, going to do the blue loop, nothing too gnarly. Know the trails quite well. Hopefully we'll have an enjoyable ride out. So as I'm by myself, I'm tackling routes that I know, routes that I'm comfortable doing. Still doesn't mean I'm not going to have a fall, but hopefully you can have an enjoyable, leisurely evening of riding. Better than sitting at home watching the telly, that's for sure. So for the lights, I've got a magic sign ones here, 6500 on the handlebars, and I've got a moon meteor storm that's got about 1600 lumens, got that on the helmet just to fill in all the gaps. So as I'm by myself, I'm going to do the sensible thing for once and stick to the blue. And there's a log being put there, which is handy, because even at the best of times, sometimes hard to pick the line on this trail. So, just how much light do you need to go out mountain biking at night? On the head, got a head torch, which is brilliant for scanning around. Obviously, that's lighting up where you're looking. It fills in some of the gaps and the shadows going around corners. The Magic Shine 6500 has got 4 or 5 light settings. That is the basic one. Let's switch the head torch off. So level 1 is fine if you're just doing commuting on the road. 2 is nice for a little bit of off-road. 3 is ramping up quite a bit. And 4 lights everything. I wouldn't use 5 unless you're having a 1970s punk disco. Well, it's quite a heavy dew tonight, which means that the grass and the trees look like they're covered in frost. There's a few little patches of mist here and there between the trees, but once you're out of that, beautiful clear sky, fabulous starry night. Another benefit of winter night riding. Brilliant. And just having that little pool of light in front of you really does focus the mind. Here we go into Burnie. Another Burnie section. Becomes a lot more natural on this next bit. That's where the red root comes in. Definitely not as fast today as I sometimes can be through there, but it is more exciting. I did have a personal best down this section last time. I'm definitely not going to do that today. This is just about pure enjoyment. Getting out in the cold fresh air. You seem to be going faster than you are because of the little patch of light that you've got. This is the bit where I had a crash in the summer, I think, somewhere around here. I've got another level of power on the headlight because this is a very narrow section. And although it's meant to be a climb, it's quite fast downhill at parts. Yeah, that's definitely a different beast at night. Good fun, whatever the light. Here we go then, lights on full power. It's the blue berm section. This should be good. Yep, that was brilliant. Oh, you didn't think I'd come to Dalby and not just a drop at the start of the green, did you? I'd hate to disappoint the fans. Oh, what a brilliant way to spend an evening. Can thoroughly recommend a night ride, preferably ride with your mates, of 2 or 3 of you together, get some half decent lights, get all your kit together, make sure you've got a nice cup of tea waiting for you back in the van, get out, enjoy your winter rides. Thanks for joining me on these recent videos. It's been great having more subscribers, so if you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe. See you on the next ride. Will it be daytime or will it be nighttime? Only Bob knows. See you next time.